When I was a kid, I was that gay that put on a Disney parade in my hall for my grandma. I had such high hopes, but unfortunately it went hideously wrong.
Anything is possible when the stage is your living room. Anything is possible with umbrellas, a suitcase and a broom. Use your imagination, there's magic up your sleeve. Yes, anything is possible if you just believe.
Welcome to New York, and I do hope you've not been mistaken as one of those illegal immigrants that our desperate president's looking for.
Oh well, yeah, well, I don't know what an opener.
Well, yeah, it's a thing on all our minds, especially people like me who live here. I'm an American citizen, by the way. So, why are you here in New York? Tell us what your plan is.
So I'm going to be bringing my solo show, My Sons Are Queer, but What Can You Do, to New York City Centre from 13th to the 15th of June. Limited run, but we've done the show in the UK quite a lot now, and it's had a long journey of getting to New York, and this feels like the right time to be doing it in Pride Month at New York City Centre. Feels special, and yeah, I'm very excited.
My reviewer said, we saw it about 18 months ago. It's not My Son and the Queer is not the familiar but narcissistic gay coming of age story, but about the triumph of the individual over society. Rather than showing what parents do wrong, it celebrates how it can be done right. Were your parents really that fabulous?
No, it's all a lie. They're the worst kinds of human beings. No, they were the best, and I always feel if we're not telling queer stories that also prove that, parents can raise their kids with love and support, if we don't show that alternative, then there's not much hope. And I'm all about hope, and people need role models. I want fellow fathers who might have a flamboyant child that they didn't necessarily expect to have someone to look to know that it's not that complicated, it's not that difficult to unconditionally love your kid, which my mum and my dad always did. So yeah, very blessed.
So they loved it. They loved the show.
I hope so. We've done it enough now, and if they don't, then they can.
So,
I need an honest review, but I think that.
So tell me, Rob, are you going to be a father one day?
Listen, I'm single as a Pringle right now, so get a ring on my finger first.
Oh God. So I'm guessing you think American audiences are going to get this.
I hope so. I feel like it's the right sort of time with this mad political climate that we all seem to be in right now. I think we all need a bit of escapism, and we need an image of something that is possible, that is an alternative to what is the current state of affairs. We need to see that there is a world where we can be loved and accepted and celebrated, as much as it seems that is not the case right now. So I really hope that it strikes a chord and galvanizes people to stand up for themselves, and to stand up for one another, for our allies, to support us. I hope it initiates those kind of conversations.
Even though they should know this about you. It's not the first time we come across you. The last time you doing a parody about how he behaved when Her Majesty died.
Oh, yeah. Well, the British sensibility was just bonkers.
Yeah.
You had 48-hour long lines, which it's just, God save her, I love the British notion of a queue for a start. We love a queue. We love being on time. We're very regimented, and God damn it, we will stand in a queue for 48 hours if we want to,
Well, I told my friends as I'm approaching the age, this was just a dress rehearsal for me. This is what I'm going to have. When I was doing my research into you, I was quite shocked about how versatile you are. I'm not talking about sex, I'm talking about acting. You played the Artful Dodger in Oliver. You've been in Macbeth, Les
Yeah.
Mis,
Yeah.
Bed Knobs and Broomsticks, and even a pantomime cow at the London Palladium.
My finest role to date was Pat the Cow. Yes.
And when, I'd love to see that, when your Broadway debut was delayed, you wrote and performed another show, Rob Madge's Regards to Broadway. Now tell me about that.
That was just part therapy session, part stand-up comedy. When something bad happens to me, I process it via comedy. It's just my coping mechanism, and I had to find the funny and the light in a situation that was very sad and unfortunate. And I had to, I had to find a way out of that tunnel. And for me, laughter is always the key. So I sort of I gently mocked the idea of myself being a person who was, the idea of this person going to Broadway and becoming very big for their boots, and then they're immediately humbled. And there's such great comedy to mine out of that kind of concept. A person who, think is going to achieve greatness and then does not, it's just like a classic tragic comedy setup. And I thought that, God, this situation that I'm living right now is hysterical, really, in hindsight. It was daft, it was bonkers, it was unlike anything I'd ever experienced before. So I just had to, reshape the narrative a little bit and remind people that I'm still here to make you laugh, ultimately.
That's very interesting, because I come across too many Americans who think we Brits are far too serious.
Interesting. No, I think we're so dry humored, probably is the misconception. I think
sarcasm.
Our humor, we're a lot more sarcastic. I think, probably generalizing there, but I think I think we're better at taking the mick out of things that are probably considered sacred, like the queue, for example. Something that
we say lines here, by the way. You know that, don't you?
Huh?
We say a line here. We don't say a queue.
Yeah, exactly.
They'll all be looking at you thinking, what the hell is he talking about?
Yeah, standing in line, standing in a queue. Satire is my best friend. Really. I like, and anytime someone takes life too seriously, I like to remind people that we're all here for a giggle,
But you've got really good, exciting news to share with us, because you're back in London rehearsing, because you've just been cast in.
I've just been cast as the MC in Cabaret in London.
Yay! In London production.
Yeah, in the London production, which I'm just overjoyed about. Yeah, I'm in rehearsals now. It's all coming together. It's it's really exciting, and I'm looking forward to showing a different side to myself.
Different side than the cow.
A different side to the cow, less mooing, less Cockney urchins.
So will you go and see it while you're here in America? Because we have the wonderful Orville without a mask.
Orville and Eva. I'd love to. It's going to be a tight week. I'll be teching, I'll be rehearsing, and then we get the show up pretty soon after I land over there. And then before you know it, I'll be back, because that's 3 weeks into my run of Cabaret. I open Cabaret, then I come to you guys and do My Sons Are Queer for a week, and then I'll fly back and and go back to Cabaret. So it's going to be a bit mad, but if I can
no sightseeing then.
No sightseeing. No, not this time. Not this time, sadly. I've seen the sights of New York now.
That's very good. I haven't seen. I've been in many years. So, Rob, is this the end of the run, or will we see this again in Edinburgh or somewhere else? This particular one-man show.
Never say never with the show. It'll always hold a really special place in my heart, and I've been really grateful to have opportunities presented my way. I've never intended the show to have this long a life, to be honest. But it seems with each new run I do, a new opportunity is presented. And I'm just lucky to be working. I'm lucky to have the opportunity and the platform to be able to tell this story. So any chance I get, I will, I'll probably seize it. But I don't know. I can't say for now, really, but we'll see what this next run brings. And if people want to see it again, I'd always love to do it, wherever. Spread the message of love and acceptance. Why not?
That's a very nice attitude, a very nice message, a very nice note to finish on. We'll run the details where they can buy tickets and hustle you outside the door. Thank you for talking to us.
Thank you so much.
Why is it only a choice of two?